Finally, these are my League One season predictions for the rest of the season. Start off then with Bradford. Points above the weight so far this season, haven't they? I don't think people expected Bradford to be in the top 6 come the end of the season. A lot of people did put Bradford to be top half, including myself, top half. Mid-table after being promoted from League 2. Maybe Carlisle should take note. Instead of making excuses about League 1 was too good when League 1 isn't too good at all. And Bradford have proved that as well after being promoted. So, Trent Alexander, brilliant coach. I think Bradford will finish in 6th place. Pierre Dial, too hot and cold for me, 14th in my opinion. Up next, Blackpool, 17th in my opinion for Blackpool. Wimbledon, they got a good chance of surviving, haven't they, AFC Wimbledon, and I hope they do survive as well. Allendorf for them to finish in 20th. Exeter, I know Exeter had that bad result against Rotherham, but I think now that's just a PF for me. I think they'll be 15th. Derek Caldwell, very good manager as well. Good coach. Stockport, they can definitely get automatic promotion. Stockport, very good attacking wise, just defensively, that will cost them in my opinion. Barnsley, I think Barnsley will finish in the 11th place in my opinion. I do think Taylor Dunn will be a massive miss though for Barnsley in my opinion. Orient, I think they'll finish in 18th. Not as good as the season as last season for Orient, but I think everyone expected that drop off, didn't they? Burton Albion, too inconsistent for me, Burton. I think that might send them down, in my opinion. Reading, I think they'll comfortably finish 10th, in my opinion. Ian Fitson, good appointment for Reading. Good solid appointment. Yinton, for me, this is the season they will go up to the Championship and they deserve it as well. Stubara, what a job he's done at Yinton. He's made Yinton a complete team. Good defensively and good attacking wise as well. I think they'll get promoted. Huddersfield, if only Huddersfield appointed Ian Manning start of the season, they would have been top 2 for me. I think they'll be in 5th place. But that's a good appointment for Huddersfield, definitely a good appointment for them. Peterborough, obviously had a slow start, sat down Ferguson, got Hugh Williams in. Now they got results now, and I think they'll finish in 13th. Bolton, they always seem to finish in the playoffs every year, so I think they'll finish in 4th. Luton, I think Luton will just miss out for me on the playoffs, in my opinion. So Dundee for them to finish in 7th. Port Vale, I think they'll finish bottom tables 22-2 between them and Burton. But this the way Port Vale concede goals for me is why they'll finish bottom, in my opinion. But John Brady will be a very good appointment for them next season as they also get out of Year 2. Mansfield, I don't get why people still go for Mansfield to go down every season. They're always a top half team for me. Good manager in Nigel Clough and they've got a good team as well. Doncaster Rovers, I think they'll survive. I think they'll finish in 19th. Rotherham, I just don't know if Rotherham will back up that Exeter result. They're just too inconsistent as well, and I think that will send them down. Which would be quite a disaster for Rotherham, wouldn't it? Considering they've been an EFL championship and an EFL League 1 team. Cardiff, I think they'll win the league. Despite having a quiet summer transfer window, it's not really affected them, has it? But I always thought they had a good squad, Cardiff, despite the quiet window. Wycombe Wanderers, again, had a slow start to the season, but Michael Duffers came in and turned them around. I think they'll finish in 8th place. Northampton, I think they'll go down, in my opinion. Stevenage starting to fall away from that playoff race, but I still think they'll be in the top 10 at Yeats. And finally, Wigan affected. I know Wigan are in that relegation fight, but I still don't see them getting relegated. They'll pull away from it, in my opinion. And I think they'll finish in 16th, even if it's wine yaw or not wine yaw. So then my League 1 predictions for the rest of the season. Feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one.